Okay, from our evidence of reteaching slide, um, again, this now it continues on. We also provided graded student work with teacher commentary and pictures from the lesson. Okay, now from the retaught or the reteaching and the remediation activity, we went into the results. Okay, so I originally analyzed the data. I saw that the kids didn't get it. I prepared a retaught lesson, a lesson to reteach the activity or the standard. I gave an assignment so they could practice it. But then I also, after the lesson and the activity, I reassessed them on that same standard that they could not do. I reassessed them again. Okay, now in my co-taught classes, I use a quiz. In my resource classes, I used a quiz. Okay, now based on the quiz, and I could pass out the quiz that shows the results, or I could pass out the item analysis report for that individual classroom created item and show the new performance. Okay, so the co-taught class, there was now an 80% proficiency rate. In the resource class, there's now a 74% proficiency rate. Okay, the key word is please show evidence of the results of your reteaching. Okay, now we're going to the parent-student communication slide. Okay, now what the teacher did to communicate the progress of the student to the parent is not the same as what the teacher has done to communicate the progress of the student to the student. So there are two aspects of communication. How did you communicate the progress to the parent, and how did you communicate the progress of the student to the student? Okay. Please provide evidence of how you're communicating with the student progress to parent. Okay, the student's progress to parent. The teacher has used deficiency notices and plans of remediation, which would be the signature log, the actual the deficiency notice. Now, this point two goes into what the teacher does to communicate with the parent. The teacher has a weekly web page communicating exactly what's going on in the class. The teacher has two types of conference logs. One conference log is with parents, and one conference log is with student data talks. Okay, so the teacher can provide evidence that I'm sitting down with students, expressing to them how they're performing, and I'm sitting down with parents on different times to express the performance of the student. Okay, we have Remind 101. Now, don't simply give the document that says, if you want to get access to my Remind 101, please do this. That's not what we're looking for. Please be prepared to log into Remind 101 and show your wall. Show the messages. Show the dialogue, which is evidence that you have actually been communicating with parents. That's the goal. Please provide evidence. Not that you have established it, but that you're actually using it. I also put down, and these are just samples. Okay, I've also put down biweekly student grade printouts that were sent home that came back with a parent signature. That's evidence that communication is taking place. If you're simply sending things out, but you have no proof that the parents are actually receiving it, the evidence is not, or that communication is not strong. So we want to make sure that we focus on the fact that there is evidence that the message was received. It could be return emails from the parent saying them acknowledging your initial email. Okay, but the goal is we want to make sure that if the message is sent, that the message was received. And the way we prove that the message was received is, I guess, the communication from the parent that pretty much proves or pretty much documents that they did or confirm that they did receive your message. Okay, well, that pretty much completes the data talk presentation. I hope that I have provided more clarity as to the reason why a particular slide existed, so it may give you greater insight on what to actually put on that slide. Okay, if you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me and I'll be more than happy to address them. Thanks a lot and have a wonderful day.